Marvel Rivals Season 2.5 is right around the corner, and I've got both new gameplay and full patch notes showcasing the balancing patch. I'm going to show you every single hero change in this update. Some buffs are great, some nerfs are straight disrespectful, and somehow Thor caught astray again. Plus we'll talk about the surprising lack of changes to ranked. Let's dive in. Starting with the tanks, Captain America got hit with another nerf hammer. His base health got dropped from 600 to
Hold on, chat.
575, and his ultimate costs more now. His shield will also take 2 seconds longer to start regenerating. The devs clearly are trying to get rid of dive this season, and Captain America was a big part of it, so this was needed. Doctor Strange finally got a little love. His daggers hit harder at range and no more fall off on Maelstrom, but they didn't roll back his nerfs from the start of the season. Still, this should help Strange see more play as we appear to be moving back to a shield poke meta. We all knew this Emma nerf was coming. She's getting more range on her pulse, that's her primary, but she's losing 100 shield value, and they basically nerfed her one-shot combo in diamond form. Now you have to use it more defensively rather than as a way to aggressively get an elimination on a squishy. Groot, he's still Groot, just a little weaker now. A little less damage and big nerf to the cooldown.
Not gonna lie, the antlers still look the same though, for real. You know, against squishies for sure.
On his iron wall, but with the infinite ammo from Punisher gone, it'll actually be harder to tear through his walls, so he'll probably still be S tier. Magneto gets a small buff.
You know what I'm saying? That they be trying to nerf Groot, but he's still the same, bro. He's still the same.
Faster charge time on his rings, not a game changer, but could make his damage output feel smoother. I feel like they could have done more here for Mag. I didn't think his previous nerfs were really all that necessary. And then there's Thor. Now this is wild. They reworked Hammer Throw. It's now a basic ability, no longer tied to a universal cooldown, and instead of consuming Thor Force, it restores 1. Sounds amazing, right? You can basically spam Awakening Runes.
Wow. Wow. Oh, that's gonna be out too.
But they also gutted the damage and gave it a 6-second cooldown. They also nerfed his survivability, which was arguably Thor's biggest weakness, especially with characters like Emma running around. He's still playable as long as you're very careful when you use the hammer throw, but why do they keep buffing OP heroes and nerfing B tiers? Speaking of which, Duelist mains, get ready, Hawkeye got buffed. Again.
What? Again.
More damage, faster aim speed, and a crazy new team up. He's been getting love every patch, despite being arguably the most oppressive character to play against. The one thing holding Hawkeye back this past season was dive, but with it getting nerfed, yeah, just permaban him every ranked game. Hela also got buffed. Again.
I don't know why they keep Groot that toxic. Bro, Groot has always been toxic. And they be trying to nerf him, but it don't be enough. It don't be enough. And I don't understand why Hawkeye keeps getting nerfed, bro. I don't understand why. He's already good, bro. I guess they're trying to get like more people to play him, I guess.
Again, she gets +2 ammo to her primary fire, which takes 2 headshots to wipe out your entire health pool. They buffed the strongest DPS character in the game, and they nerfed Thor. You can't make this up. What's for sure a W though is Human Torch
Hela's already good.
Massive nerf. His damage is down, he takes a big hit to his survivability, and his meteor combo, which is well deserved.
They just made Human Torch good. And they just nerfed him. It's crazy.
Deserved, as he was totally overpowered this past season. They may have gone too far though. Johnny just went from flame on to flame off real quick. Iron Fist, who became the face of the dive meta, is also getting a nerf. Less health from his defensive block skill, shorter dash range for his kick when it's used to escape.
Thank God, bro. Thank God Iron Fist got nerfed, bro. I was tired of hearing cheaper Town Hall and who's being too aggressive, bro. I feel like he shouldn't be like nerfed like to the ground, but I feel like he should just need like a slight nerf. Honestly.
Escape and worse cooldown reduction on his block from melee hits. This seems like a fair nerf that will still keep him viable. In anticipation of the poke meta centered around flying heroes, Iron Man got his repulsor damage reduced and his armor bonus cut in half. Plus they took Gamma Overdrive away from Hulk's team up. He's going to need 3 suits to survive now. Namor mains overall escaped with a W. His
I feel like Iron Man's still gonna be good. Iron Man's still gonna be good. I just want to see the team up with him and Ultron, but he's still gonna be good. Iron Man's still gonna be good.
Bubble got 5 seconds added onto it, so you gotta be more careful, but his monstro spawns can now do more damage from further away, and his ultimate radius is bigger. As a Lord Namor, I can work with this. Psylocke sure
They kind of made him more. I don't know. I feel like all things different. It's just his squids can shoot further, so I guess it's kind of a buff in a way. I guess I feel like Namor's still Namor.
damage dropped, and her invisibility is shorter. The damage to her Emma team up was nerfed too. Still dangerous, but she won't delete your support in 2 seconds anymore. The devs
Okay,
are
that's
really
good.
cracking down on dive and flanking this season.
Ooh,
now let's
that's
talk
good.
more big W's. Squirrel Girl. A lot of people hate her, but too bad. She's getting more ammo, shorter cooldown on her skill that lets her reset a cooldown, and smoother ability animations. Great changes. Somebody needs to shoot tanks while the flyers are shooting you.
Hold on, wait.
Smoother ability, more ammo, shorter cooldown on her skill that lets her reset a cooldown, and smoother ability animations. Great changes.
So this is what the chat was talking about where she got this buff, bro. Why, bro? And the dude in the video talking about some good. Like, what? No, she was already good. She's toxic, bro.
Somebody needs to shoot tanks while the flyers are shooting you from the sky. Squirrel Gang, rise up. Starler's ult got more expensive, so will be slightly harder to get, but it has longer range and better fall off. If you're a good Star-Lord player, you're celebrating right now for sure. Storm's ult damage went up by 10 per second. She already got nerfed previously, so I think this is a fair buff. She's really strong and will be getting more play this season. Got nerfed previously, so I think this is a fair buff. She's
Okay, she got to increase damage in her hurricane. Well, her tornado. I thought hurricane was like, what? Okay. Okay. Cause I'm not gonna lie, when I played with a lot of Storm players and they use that alt, bro, it feel like that alt don't be doing no damage. It's a big win. It's a big win. It's a little tiny win. It's a tiny win, actually.
He's really strong and will be getting more play this season. Despite losing his infinite ammo, Punisher might be a sleeper pick after the new patch. His AR gets a big ammo buff, he does more damage, and gets a movement speed boost during his ultimate. Don't sleep on Frank. Now let's talk
crazy.
supports. Jeff the Landshark got a full rework. This season was all about nerfing dive and flanking, which Jeff was one of the best in the game at. He's more of a traditional backline support now.
She got a whole paragraph of stuff, bro.
His primary now damages enemies and can pierce through allies, but does less healing. His spit attack will now have only 3 charges, but each one knocks the enemy hit up in the air. His bubbles heal over
he
time
almost
now,
died.
and
Yeah, that's
but
what
each
Raven
one
was
knocks
talking about right there. They almost killed him. They had to chill out. He almost died.
the enemy hit up in the air. His bubbles heal over time now, and you only get 3 instead of 6. Plus, he heals less while underground.
Nah, Jeff is gonna be so ass. Jeff is not gonna be playable. If you're playing Jeff, you're selling.
Jeff will either be amazing or totally unplayable. Luna Snow got better healing and damage, and now gains bonus health when she hits enemies with a freeze, but her ult costs more. The problem with Luna's ult remains how long it lasts, not how fast she gets to it.
I don't really like that though. Like Luna, it takes longer for her to get her ult now. You know, like that's crazy. But I feel like it won't be nothing huge though. It won't be no huge difference for real. But it takes her longer to get her ult. It's crazy.
I hope the devs address this eventually. Rocket Raccoon lost some healing, probably because of the burst heal exploit, but he gets a new team up bonus with Penny. I still think nerfing his dash was a mistake, and I hope the devs give it back to him. Now this is where things
Nerfing Rocket. Okay, so his survivability is gonna drop for sure. And I feel like he's still gonna be Rocket though. But I'm really excited for that Rocket and Penny team up. I feel like that team up is gonna be one of the best team ups.
things get really fun. The team ups. Luna and Hawkeye now have Chilling Assault. Luna gets a healing boost, and Hawkeye gets ice arrows. I'm banning him every game. Meanwhile, Jeff and Storm get Jeff Nado. It's literally Sharknado.
Nah, the Luna and Hawkeye though. Nah, I'm not gonna lie, that's tough. That's tough. He could freeze 3 people at once. Then Hawkeye got a buff. Yo, what the Nah, I'm not. That's
Getting him
crazy.
every game. Meanwhile, Jeff and Storm get Jeff Nado. It's literally Sharknado. That's it. That's the combo. Punisher and Widow unlock Operation Microchip. He gets more health and damage.
That that shark NATO, whatever it's called, is gonna be crazy. But I think I'm not gonna lie. The most impressive one so far is the Luna and the Hawkeye, bro. Hawkeye both of them just got buffed, you know? Okay.
And she gets a pulse rifle that pierces. Now Widow can one-shot multiple people at the same time from across the map. Yay! Rocket and Penny unlock Rocket Network. Rocket gets healing buffs
Whoa.
and a web beacon, while Penny gets an extra spider nest. If you have a
What?
good Penny on the other team on the right map, prepare to have the
Nah. I'm not gonna lie. This definitely might be the best team up. Not gonna lie to you. This is way better than the Rocket and Punisher. Not even gonna lie to you. What the freak? It's low key like 3 nests. Honestly, bro, you think about it, cause the Rocket,
unlock Rocket Network. Rocket
that's another nest with the bombs.
gets
my
healing
God.
buffs and a web beacon, while Penny gets
I'm a
an
Rocket
extra
player,
spider
so
nest. If you have a good
it's
Penny
close.
on the other team on the right map, prepare to have the most unfun game you've ever experienced.
So like it's really like who is gonna be banned now? Honestly, bro. Every time I'm in a match, it's either it's Hulk, Groot, and Torch. Those 3 are the most banned, you know? Now you know what I'm saying? Like they probably not gonna ban Torch no more. But I still feel like the Hulk and Groot still gonna be the top 2. But honestly, Rocket or Penny gonna be up. Now I don't think they're gonna ban Penny. I feel like they're gonna ban Rocket more. I feel like that's gonna be the top 3 bans for sure. Cause people already be banning Rocket.
But as a Lord Penny, I think this is going to be awesome. Iron Man and Ultron get Stark Protocol. Iron Man hits harder, Ultron gets a new nano ray that can damage enemies while healing allies, which is something he definitely needs in his kit since he can only heal with his drones and ultimate. Venom and Jeff unlock symbiote shenanigans.
That's cool.
Venom gets more health, so now it's up to 10,000 HP, and Jeff gets
That's cool as hell. What the freak? That's cool as hell. That's tough. Bro, that is tough. Yo, that is actually tough. Bro, so Jeff has 2 team ups now. He got one with Venom and Storm. That's tough.
healing tendrils. It's wild, but Jeff could definitely use the extra healing skill after his reworks. Overall, I think these hero changes are mostly solid. Definitely some weird choices. I'm still mad about Thor, but overall, it feels like they're moving in the right direction. But ranked?
Bro, a shark freaking having like Venom abilities is crazy. A shark have Yeah, this is weird.
Still no
bro.
placement system. I'm curious how the competitive community reacts to this because they were complaining all season about the fact that you can be Grandmaster, but your teammates are Iron. Too many matches feel like coin flips, which is why many called for a placement system. We'll see how the community responds now that the balance changes will make the meta resemble Season 0. People will likely have fun trying out all new changes and new game mode, but the rank conversation could heat up pretty fast, especially if a streamer gets clipped and goes viral on TikTok. So that's every hero change in Marvel Rivals Season 2.5. From buffs and nerfs to full reworks and new team ups, it's going to be a wild patch. Let me know in the comments who got done dirty this patch, who's about to be your new main, and what's the first team up combo you're trying out. If this helped you, drop a
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. That's tough, bro. That is tough. Yo. I'm a fan of the Penny and Rocket team up for sure, though. Definitely.